Good day, morning, evening, ladies and gentlemen, whatever your time zone is, we are here to witness an action-packed CS between six young teams coming from the same region. It's Romania. I'm joined by a lovely guy named Panda. My name is Trappist, and we're going to get you through the entire action today. What's up, Panda?
Nothing much, man. I'm excited to see some high quality CS:GO. Today, our teams are playing three matches between the six teams, and the winners of each match are going to receive a mouse pad and a mouse from Aqirys. It's a company based out of Romania.
Yeah, amazing prizes for this tournament, and this team's gonna give their best to receive them. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be a very bloody scene here on Dust 2, as this is gonna be our first match, and the first map to start off the match, to be more precise. It's Sharks Legion playing up against CSU ASU Esports. And yeah, as mentioned, these teams are originating from Romania. And we are just about to get started, so don't go far off your seats, and we're going to delve right into the game now.
Yeah, for CSU, I've seen these guys play a couple of times before, but running down the name list, we have Alex, Says, Sumail, Exodus, and Barambus. And for Sharks Legion, we have Bell, Flo, Incy, Taker, and Cyclone. I'm really excited for this match.
Yeah, some really cool nicknames. I like that. Does it mean we're going to have a very versatile and mixed match played out between these two teams? I think it will be. So, well, we're going to see some aggression from shore. In fact, a lot of it, lots of nades, lots of utility deployed, but a great flank by Blue coming in from long, taking the force down. Unfortunately, has been countered off, and that is a very nice defense by the ASU Esports squad. Great one.
That was a very quick take of mid for the Sharks Legion, but they were just met with so much hostility from CSU that they were shut down immediately.
Yeah, unfortunately, that was the case. The firepower was pretty much the same. USPSs versus Glocks. There was not a huge difference, of course. Low range plays its role, but yeah, it is what it is. The first round coming the way of the city side. We've got a couple of exchanges, actually. This might favor Sharks Legion at some point. It is a 3-on-3, in fact, as they are marching up short. A bit of a exchange of bullets happening right here. Sumal missing his, and we are about to see them executed.
Yeah, they picked up a couple of CT weapons, but Sumail takes out NC, and that is going to be a quick advantage for CSU. Says holding mid with the high buy here of the M4, it seems. And a quick smoke on the cat, and he does find another kill. Bell left alone with 36 HP.
Yeah, what can he do? Nothing. Says TM is going to be catching him off guard. The time he flies from short, he hits the ground, but he's already dead the time he does that. And that is just the reality of CS, man. Don't you dare fly off short like that when you have a city watching you off.
Yeah, that was a really nice headshot. And it looks like Sharks Legion is just going to play with the Eagles mostly here. We got 3 of them coming out. And a little bit of aggression towards mid. So let's see what they can do.
Yeah, in fact, that's a bit of a half buy. It's not even a forced one. Just a couple of deagles, no armor as well. So that's going to be a very big crucible for them to come and win out the round by any chance. And oh, he picks up a deagle and gets a very nice headshot. Flothy, what have you done?
It looks like Cyclone knew Alex was sitting here and takes his head off as well. And now the CTs are reeling as they have to go back to A site.
Yeah, lots of problems coming in for ASU Esports, but it looks like they are ready to recover as they have one more player dropping off short, excuse me. That was Fluthu. The one who started it off with a deagle shot has now been neutralized, and there comes another execution by Exodus. 2K to his name, if I'm not mistaken, and that will be the third round for the side of Cities. Great job done by them.
Yeah, that was a very tough break for Sharks Legion as two of their players pushed on and were immediately taken out. I think the guy that was playing cat should have been more safe about his play, but he made a choice and his team suffered for it.
Yes, indeed. Right now we are witnessing a little bit faster execute by Sharks Legion. They used to do it with Deagles on the middle, but this time around, it's Lon to be attacked by them. 3-on-4, and they've opened up a couple of very nice openings here on this side of the map specifically. Now we have a smoke, and oh my god, what is this flank? Look at this flank by Cyclone. Is gonna get the man down, and that is a very nice bait, you know, dispatching the majority of players over on Lon. But hang on a second, what are these frags? Finally, Bell puts them down to earth. It's a 2 versus 1. Alex Utsu picks up an AWP, switches himself up to an AK-47 to have some more versatility in terms of his movements, but it's not going to yield him a lot. That's the round for Sharks Legion, the first one picked up by them.
Yeah, that was a really good push by Sharks. They got the initial trade. Comically though, Bell ended up team killing his friend there in the kill feed. I saw that. But really good job by them. Really good job by Cyclone and Taker to hold that mid and find the rotate. And then good job to finish it off, even though Alex dropped that nice 2K on Cat here.
Yeah, I didn't actually spot that team kill, but credit you pointed it out. Sometimes it matters a lot. Team kills should be coming through, but hopefully they don't this time in this round, as we come to see Sharks Legion dominating across the A-bomb site. It's only SAS TM left against 4, make it 3. Scoops up an AK-47 after taking the first man down, and well, it's all a matter of saving, you know, nothing else. Just grab that AK-47 and pull it into the next round.
Yeah, he really doesn't want to take that 1v3, especially with their econ right now. Good job by him picking up the Deagle kill, and good job by Sharks Legion, able to push that A side again and take it. Seems like Taker only has a Deagle right now. Let's see if he can recover a gun before the round ends. It seems like he's not able to.
Well, yes, for some reason, doesn't go... Okay, that's reasonable. They had 2 players of their team dropped on short, so that AK-47 or whatever was there was so far from being reached, and this is why he had to stick to the Deagle. But still, you know, great recovery for both of the teams. You know, Sharks Legion not losing a lot of economy by saving those 3 AK-47s. And right now, we actually see them again going for exactly the same strat they opted in the previous round. They're also having 1 player on short, so he's going to be able to put up some pressure onto this A-side player, but it looks like he's ready for that. Well, wasn't actually, but readjusted in a very nice fashion and put up a very crucial frag for the side of the cities. And the advent begins further and further as they start splurging their entire power into the A-bomb site. Look at him go!
And NC with the 3K. What a good shot by him. I gotta say, there's like a mini duel going on between Alex and everyone on A site. He's really holding well, whether it be on Cat or straight up on A main. So I'd like to see more of that. But NC with the amazing triple kill there.
Good trigger discipline again. It looks like they are willing to attack the same position they've been for like the past 3 rounds, perhaps. And you know, since they are finding impact right there, it's totally reasonable. You go there until it stops working. So yeah, just step by step, taking them all down and picking up yet another frag on their board.
And a quick round. It was a save round for the CTs, but shoots at his teammate a little bit. Really good entrance, and that was a really good tap onto Alex by, I believe, NC. He found his head just above the boxes on site and was able to take it out. Nice shot.
You know, piece by piece, and they make this round a possibility. So, yeah, maybe, you know, that guy shooting his teammate was a little bit uncontent about those frags stolen away.
Possibly.
He didn't like that.
Frags, yeah.
Why would you steal my frag, mate? Why? And I mean, from this point, it just becomes a bit of a mid grinder for side of ACU esports. But I mean, talking about Alex Sutsu, he's been phenomenal on the A-bomb side. He's been able to save them in, a couple of rounds, although they didn't win them eventually, but he still put up a very serious fight. And it gets another, surprisingly so. The bomb is heading its way to the B-bomb side since the information has been confirmed. And yeah, Taker, he's going to have a massive chance to win out this round. He has a lot of ground to play by.
And this gunfight could decide it all right here.
True. Taker is going to lean out of the corner and he gets him down. The time Alaxutsu didn't see it coming, and that's going to bring them the 5th round.
Really good hold by Alex, though. He had 4K in that round, almost an ace if he would have got that kill and defuse. Oof.
Yeah, that was a very solid, decision making. When you're in a situation like that, you straight rush into the B-bomb side. You ignore all of the threats that have been detected on the A-bomb side. You plant the bomb down and play it off of your position. That's it. Right now, Sharks are, choosing a little bit different routes of their attack. It seems like they want to get down the middle since they got those 2 openings on the B-bomb site. They get another one onto City. And, yeah, it looks like this one is over. Maybe not, as that frag pulls them back into considering this as a potential retake. So we'll see how this one goes.
Op and Flo finds the kill there, and Taker to finish it all up with the help of Cyclone there, who had already died in the round. But really good job by them, able to restabilize after finding, a couple of kills off the back and then getting those kills traded right back at them. They are up 6-3 right now, so they're in. Well, okay. I guess there's some differences between teammates there. That's a pretty interesting strat. I don't know about that one, but...
At the beginning I thought that the team damage is off. But then after I saw that number of HP dwindling, I was like, man, come on. I know you're having a 6-round difference in your favor, but how dare you are. Please stop driving my mind crazy. I mean, I literally cannot understand how does it work. They are just rushing through, taking everybody down, and even killing them through the smoke.
Yeah,
please.
They're doing a really good job of being able to execute. But I mean, that round it literally cost him an AWP. As I think Flo dropped his. Taker might have picked it up. Just trying to help your buddy out after you heard him.
Don't give him anything from this point because. There was a bit of revenge. I think he got dropped down to 70 HP in reverse, after taking his teammate down to 28 in the previous one. So, okay, vengeance is present.
And an early pick by Says. And Alex to follow up. The attacker side is down 3-5 here. Let's see what they can do. Take it with a nice pick up there.
Yeah, short control, temporarily belonging to the hands of Sharks Legion, but Alaxutsu actually weighs it back in their favor. This round looks to be very good on the scale of things. 3-7, and maybe this one is about to be converted into a 4 versus 7, as we see a 2-man advantage here for Sharks Legion, or. What? It's gotta be the opposite way, I guess.
Yeah, it was the opposite way.
Okay.
It was
that should
really
be
nice try,
ASU, I guess.
Yeah, I don't think they switched sides yet. Some technical difficulties going on here, but it is still Sharks Legion attacking currently. And it looks like there might be some more team damage coming through. Yeah. I think someone wants the op. I think that's what it is.
Yeah. From this point, it reminds me, not a well-packed team, like not a professional set of things around the team, but rather a basic matchmaking where you get to play with random players.
Yeah.
Like,
it's not a team. They're shooting like professionals. These are some really good shots and frags coming through on the server, and Exodus does hold down the B site. but it's a 2v1 situation. I think they're gonna go ahead and rotate.
Yeah, they can. There's okay.
Uh,
Never mind. Not needed.
yeah,
Exodus has been spotted. Yeah, sure. The bomb was heading back to the A-bomb site, but didn't even need to do that. You know, that was just a backup plan, but because Bell was up close,
yeah,
easily able to take him down. So no room for the likes of Sharks Legion players to pull back. Or for ASU. I'm still a little bit confused, man, by that switch up.
yeah. Just a slight technical error. Let's see if we can get that fixed shortly. But it looks like the opening pick on A has not gone well this time, as 2 picks were traded right back. Says is trying to hold that B site. He does
And he
manage to
does.
find him through the box. Oh, what a good shot.
Good shot indeed. ASU will try to recover it back with those 2 members alive, but is it going to be possible? It's still heavily doubted, in my opinion. 2 versus 4. They've got the firepower. They've got only 1 nade. So even if they come to the B-bomb side, they don't have any smoke to smoke off these doors. And this is where another threat resides. He repositions and gets him down. Alex Utsu showing some jiu-jitsu, you know, as Japanese guys would probably say.
I'm interested to see what the emphasis is, as neither team has really taken too much to the op. I know a lot of the time, excuse me, I see a lot of players just drift towards the op whenever they're having a tough game. But Exodus and Sumail have just been sticking with their guns and doing what they can do for the team, and I like to see that.
Yeah, good takeaway, man. I mean, AWP is actually a very powerful weapon on Dust 2. A map like that, allowing you to show a lot of mobility with that big rain weapon. And that can actually help you win out a lot of rounds. So if put correctly, this AWP can make a lot of difference. For now, it doesn't. I think it's standing somewhere on the A-bomb side rather than B. But because there are heroes sitting on B in the form of Test TM and those 2 remaining, I mean, it's just an unbeatable wall of defense right there, and nobody can break it.
Yeah, that was a really, really good hold. They got the initial pick in mid, and then even through the trade back, they were able to find a constant pick after pick. Says really doing a good job, as well as Alex. And okay, we have a technical pause coming through. But so far, how do you like the game?
Well, I think it's been saturated with a lot of crazy stuff, crazy moments, especially that push by the T's, constantly raining on through to the A-bomb side. That was something mind-blowing. I mean, the way they took out their defense enemies was something beyond my mind, something beyond understanding. That was crazy, and I definitely like it. You know, that aggressive play style. It's sometimes, you know, something we definitely lack on the professional scene, because we see those players, you know, trying to play down to perfection, trying to wait for some peaks, wait for some mistakes. These players, they don't actually care because they don't have a lot on the line, and they're very crave to take everybody down before the round comes to a 1 minute mark, even so.
And we're back in. The top portion there is still incorrect. We do have Sharks Legion still attacking. This will be the last round they're attacking, so next round it will be fine. But an initial pick by Sumail, able to find Cyclone, and that's a really good pick for the defenders.
Yeah, it truly is. They are coming on through 4-on-4. Some trade frags coming in. Still, the firepower is somewhat on the side of the city side. Says TM getting 2 in a row, but Bell comes in for the trade frag. Though, is it enough for the round conversion? I heavily doubt it. Still, he gets one more and makes it into a 1v2. Readjust, tries to connect the spray down, doesn't get it thus far. He's not aware of the second player, but he's definitely thinking of that. He thinks it. The timing may work against him, though.
Guys, the way the teams are showing right now, it's correct. The interface got messed up in the beginning. Now everything is correct.
Oh, okay. We've just been informed that this is the correct layout. Sharks Legion has been on defense this entire time. CSU has been attacking. So we did have a mix-up in the very beginning, but we're good now, right?
You know,
Yes, we're good now. Okay.
I think that's totally fine because it describes the way this whole rounds went. You know, mixed up exchanges happening all around the place, bloodshed wherever you like. And yeah, we're gonna have them switched up. Sharks Legion continuing on the T side. And here they come on to B, delivering a very massive headshot under the first. And because that was the only player alive, they will have it crack open. Ooh.
Ooh, nice shot by Cyclone there, though. It makes it a 4v4 for the retake.
Lots of action going on. He's got a flashbang that's gonna force those players off for the moment. And he's just gonna clean things up. Sharks Legion having no trouble about that.
Yeah, Cyclone left alive, 2 HP in a dream at this point. Alex is able to finally clean it up. 2 kills on the round for him, and just a really good take of the B site.
Yeah, you know, that's one of the I don't want to say silver strats, but when you enter matchmaking on Dust 2, you know, you oftentimes hear, guys, let's rush B.
Rush B.
Rush B. Yes. And that is exactly what happened for Sharks Legion, and it worked. It worked because you don't normally expect that sort of a play to come in, especially on a professional level. So, you know, to try and outsmart your enemy, it is definitely a good idea to try and opt for something crazy like that. To just try and rush it without innovating something, you know, beyond recognition.
And this is a really good hold by Cyclone. He's found 2 with no gun except for the Deagle here. He finds a 3rd!
Yeah, miraculous shot. How is this forced by about to convert itself into the round victory? I don't get it. Sharks Legion, they picked up the first... well, they picked up the pistol round on their T side. And it looked like that would be a very cool, you know, a very cool streak of rounds for them. But then at the end of the day, just CSU, ASE, Esports, deny them all down with the Deagles. Easy as that.
Yeah, able to withstand a couple of AKs that came through that round too for Sharks Legion, and CSU is in a really good spot right now.
Yeah, 5 versus 4. The first man fell down. Here comes the second. Make it third. Cyclone is on a mop-up mission. Somebody called the cleaning stuff because there is a lot of blood spread across the floor. Maybe we don't have money to pay them. And we don't have money to pay, you know, the cleaning stuff to mop this whole floor up. It's gonna cost us a lot of money.
At this point, Ramba should just try to take out as many as he could, but unfortunately, he is found hiding and quickly dealt with. So,
Yeah,
but this is a bad spot for Sharks Legion to be, and they don't have a lot of econ here. And it looks like a B rush might come out with the weapons that they chose, but it looks like never mind. They're going to posture towards A site.
Yeah, it looks like a fast execute down the middle. Maybe short is gonna be the point to attack. But here comes Cyclone with a very nice overextension. In fact, it works very well. He's got the help in the form of his teammates. And of course, that's gonna remain a winning streak for the side of the cities. A great job by them, you know, somewhat ridding the play of Sharks Legion, able to, you know, withstand their push down the short area and picking up the 11th round, ensuring that is a 3-round lead for them here on the city side.
Yeah, and it seems like CSU knows exactly what Sharks are gonna do. Oh
No way.
my goodness! What an amazing nade combo out of Flo and Taker, I believe. That instantly kills 2 of them, and the rest are just shot through the smoke.
You know,
Yeah.
I think not a lot has changed, right? I mean, it's just the side and the points of attack. The points of attack, that is what changed. But the style of how these rounds go, they remain the same. Like, it's
Yeah.
just such a pace of killing everybody down.
Very quick, very accurate, very lethal. And it seems like CSU has found their stride. They've won the last 3 or 4, I believe, and just able to literally be in the minds of Sharks Legion at this moment.
Yeah, they've crawled deep into them. Crawl deep into them and eating them from inside. Although Alex Utsu does manage to suppress the first player of defense. That was Cyclone. He's been actually very impactful. Look at his amount of kills he's gained so far. 24 and only 17 deaths. This guy is rising to the occasion. And we've got a 4-on-4. Some lawn brawl happening right here. Flo getting frags. Bell contributes as well. And this will be the 13th.
Yeah, finds the 3K that round. I think Bell was trying to toss that AK back, but it didn't quite make it, unfortunately. A quick look at everyone's kills on the server, and it seems like ASU is doing it in a very team style. Nobody's has super high amount of frags compared to everyone else. I think Flo has the lowest here, but he is opping, so that's understandable.
Yeah, I would say that the numbers are pretty much evened out since everybody, contributes his piece of the puzzle. Just making sure they get the entire picture of what's going on. And, they were taking everybody piece by piece. Like, it's reasonable to say that there are not a lot of players standing out. Like, you can have some of them evened out in terms of their performance. But in my opinion, whoever goes first gets the most kills because he simply doesn't get killed. That's the thing.
I just want to point out a quick thing. Cyclone happened to kill himself, and
really?
Bell team killed. So it was a little bit of comedy of errors there, but good job by both teams, I guess. You sticking to your guns here.
I think he dropped out of the server.
Oh, correct.
Oh, now
correct.
he joined back. Now it's totally fine. Ladies and gentlemen.
Checking the feed, yeah.
Yeah, it's totally fine. Something like that happens, but we are not going to replay it. This remains the same.
That was Sharks Legion finding their first round in the last 5 or so. Ooh, nice
close
little,
one.
Op battle here in mid, and I think he did manage to land a hit. Yeah, only did 17 damage, so I'm a little confused by that. It is an AWP, but
yeah, but maybe that was a team damage as always.
Possibly.
Maybe. Oh, a boost maybe will work out. Does he have a bit of a gap to work with? Oh, some mistake of taking his teammate by the enemy.
Yeah.
Well, Bell will be able to put up a fight on the lawn area. Does get the first man down. AWP charms in. And here comes not a sniper. Well, it's going to be dumped off. Never mind. M41S will be carried into his hands.
Cyclone, upon re-entering the server, decided that he wanted to purchase an auto sniper. And as a caster, it's a very valid gun. As a player, no. Just simply no.
Well,
but it is a 4-3 for Shark, in the favor of CSU now.
It's actually gonna be picked up by Bell, so you can understand why he was dropping it off. But 7 HP to work with. I think that's the right weapon for the job, especially if he is. Never mind. I was going to say especially if he's unseen, but apparently he was, and he got executed by the side of Sharks Legion. Ooh, excuse me. How are these frags so lightning fast? They are getting it back so impetuously. Just 2 frags in a row and make it a 2-on-1. Flo is going to be crawling back with an AWP, but he's been watched off by Baramba Boos, who will get him down. Ba-bam! So to speak. And this will be the 10th round for the side of Sharks, aggressively taking this round.
That was just a really good retake by Sharks. They found a couple kills that came through and instantly turned a 3v3 into a 2v1. So, really good job by them. It does seem like Sharks is a team full of memers at this point, as they've constantly done damage to each other and flashed each other in different circumstances.
Yeah, they are, they're
So-
just okay. He's got a bunch of utility to work with. From this point, I feel like they are exchanging. They are swapping rounds. Like, guys, I'm gonna give you a possibility to pick up 5 rounds in a row, and now we're gonna do it instead, like in reverse. And yeah, I think that's just somebody communicating through the chat and deciding that it's our turn to destroy you all, just like you did in the past couple of rounds.
Yeah, well, I don't think Bell got the message as he picked off 3 in the engines to be made there with the AWP. It does look like this is going to be a CSU round, and it does get finished up. Bell's op will be retrieved, and that's a really good weapon for him, as we saw last round. So
yeah, will be very valuable for the next. Is going to be dropped over to Flow, or maybe not. Okay, it's actually a double up setup here for CSU Esports, and we'll see how do they manage to put it.
it looks like another B rush is coming out, but the T's have, or excuse me, the CTs have no one on B right now.
Yeah, it looks like they don't have any wall hack to read that they are coming to B, but they are having players in middle, and they are having a player able to put up a mow down like that. 2-man fall, make it triple with the help of his teammate, and that's a 4-on-2. A bit of a problem here for Sharks Legion, as they have their heads popped off with
Just
the crispy
amazing
Deagle shot. Yeah, just
Amazing frags coming through in the server.
ridiculous.
I can't say enough about this CSU team, though. They are constantly finding frags, playing off each other's backs. That initial shot there that got someone low, he followed it up with a grenade, and then his teammate immediately got 2 more. That was a really good.
Now, is it going to be a clutch? What do you think about that?
It's very possible, except for Bell has the op. So if he can find a way to make it onto that A site, he might be fine.
Well, there's nobody on A, so it's pretty much open. Baram Babus has a window of possibility to plant the bomb down and play down to the clock, perhaps. Although the bomb plant is not the best one. It's not the most suitable for the time play. We'll see how this one goes. If he kills the short player, that's going to alleviate things a lot. He watches it off, has his SG fully scoped in. He gets him down. He doesn't see that coming. And he spots out the head as well, jumping over Bell. It's a one-on-one, but it gets it done. The shot connects. And what a recovery. That was a very good attempt by Barabambus. A pretty hard nickname to read, but he made it look hard for the side of the city, so it makes sense.
Yeah, that was a really good job by him. Good pick on the guy in short. If only he would have tracked Bell a little bit better there, it would have been probably a 1 round. But Bell, with that AWP in hand, was able to find that last kill and win the round.
Yeah, I mean, if you miss an AWP shot right there, you still have some safety zone to lean on, because you can drop yourself off of that box, off of that edge, and then try to go for another shot. But if he misses that shot, that would have given enough opportunity for Baramba Boos to hit his AK shots. So yeah, unfortunately, that was a very accurate one, and Sharks Legion are just 1 away from being eliminated here by the side of CSU Esports, and here come the frags.
Yeah, Cyclone disconnected again, I believe. So it ended up being a 4v4 after the initial pick. Flo and NC holding here against Exodus and Alex, and the bomb is going to go down on that B site.
Yeah, the retake begins. They don't have any reason to save, basically. They were just 1 round away, and they are having, not the best economy on their side, but that's still fine. Feel themselves comfortable in the next couple of rounds, even if they lose this one. So worth trying innate ability in play plus an AK-47. Both of those players are having defused kits, but no awareness is present since those two frags connect in favor of Sharks Legion.
Yeah, Cyclone does manage to get back in before the round starts, and it should be a pretty short buy here for the CT side.
Yeah, slack. Really slack.
Yeah, but we have seen them convert these before, so I'm not going to take anything away from them.
Yeah, having a chance for sure.
Cyclone finds one already.
Ooh.
The two rifles in the round managed to pick up 3 kills.
Unreal. That long haul decides it all, and this is going to be it 16-11. Ladies and gentlemen, it is favoring CSU Esports all the way through. Sharks Legion just 5 rounds behind. Well, basically 4 rounds behind from making it to overtime. But yeah, it is what it is. They've lost this game. That was pretty close. But CSU just, got a couple of steps ahead of them. That was a very great one.
Yeah, I have to agree. Favorite game on the day so far, but we have more action to come up. So if you'll give us a moment, we'll be right back.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've just witnessed a matchup between two beautiful teams in a very massive fashion, to be honest. That was just a world of blood on Dust 2. And now I'm really excited to see another matchup because, and I actually want to see the same, like some similar action going on because that's a lot of fun, man.
Yeah, I love to see a close game, and I think we're in for another close one here as we have CS Black Devil versus Red Pack Wild. I think I've casted Red Pack Wild before. I'm unsure about that one. But last time I have, they didn't do too well against the former team we just watched, CSU. So definitely something I want to see them improve for this time. This is our second match of the day, so it should be a good one.
Yeah, we're really excited, and we've got the countdown starting in right now, 10 seconds or so before we delve into the first round of this game. CS Black Devil versus Red Pack Wild. The latter starting off on the T side, and the first starting off the city. And it looks like it's going to be another B attempt, as we saw on the pistol round in the previous matchup. But here comes Country Utility, greatly positioned, and that's going to slow their pace down.
Yeah, definitely. And a
Ooh.
good hold so far. 2K to start off, and might be another frag coming through. No, unfortunately not. So they will be able to get the bomb down, it seems. Red Pack Wild, that is. And a good kill to even out the attack here. 3-3.
Whoa! What
And
a
he finds
nice,
2 more.
yeah, just sequence of frags, 2 in a row, and then the last as a cherry on the cake
Yeah.
by Bobo.
Really good round. Let's run through the names here. For CS Black Devil, we have Seth. I don't even want to attempt that one. We'll call him Cell. We have God, Game, and Cosmin. And then for Red Pack Wild, we have Frika, Bobo, Zeo1, Noise, and Rolex. And
Yeah,
Bobo
Rolex,
already
that's a
finds-
nice name.
Yeah.
Lex. Let's go for Rolex. I like Rolex. I've never had one, but
I
maybe
would love one.
someday.
Yeah.
Maybe someday when I get rich enough for that type of jewelry, you know?
And a couple frags do come through here, but it's just God left, and he has his head completely taken off jumping down. That's like the 5th jump headshot we've seen today, and I love it every single time.
Yeah, those heads are just getting screwed off. They are no longer alive. You know, they're just getting beheaded every single round, and this is what happened in the previous game. So it looks like, you know, by the looks of things, they are going for exactly the same, just rushing straight forward. They don't care, even though they have pistols. They are still able to put up a serious fight, drawing a lot of blood here, and now close to the lawn area. But the bomb has been planted, so that looks like a third round for the side of Red Pack Wild.
Yeah, a really good hold by actually I think that was Frika there by Cab. Yeah,
Well,
I think
not
so.
exactly sure. Didn't pay attention to that. But here comes a Zeus kill. Hello, my dear friends. Don't knock on my door, please. It's closed. Otherwise, I'm gonna snap you with a Zeus.
Very unfortunate, and I think he will manage to get out with that AK. Yeah, he cowers onto oh, and he finds a kill down in near spawn or near T spawn. Really good job by the defense side there. I mean, you didn't win the round, but you definitely hurt your econ a little bit.
Yeah, it's always very important, especially considering the nature of the T side. Like, it is way easier to rack up your economy pace rather than on city. So, yeah, good job at keeping their economy behind and making all the best to boost their own. This is very important to do if you're playing on the city side. So we've got 3 M4 and A1S actually lined out across the board. One AK-47 that was carried into this round from the previous, and an AWP as well that's been tagged down to 23 HP already. But since that's an op, still you can get a nice position to shoot from and make a difference.
Definitely.
So
And it looks like the CTs are trying to posture for default. 3 quick kills come through, 4 make it, and it's only lonely Seth left on A site.
yeah, Seth, poor you, but it's still, how is he able to pick up 2 frags? Insane
Yeah.
stuff. Of course he falls, but still, that was for the crowd, I guess.
Yeah.
Just before getting down to the coffin, you just want to make sure you remembered.
Definitely was able to help their econ once again. It seems like CTs are mostly playing for econ and maybe not wins here, as the Red Pack is just doing a great job of finding these frags across the server. 4 quick ones come through, and God is left alone in a 1v5.
Yeah, nicely spreading things out across the whole map and finding the necessary frags for the job. But, there is still 1 player alive. Unfortunately, he's not going to be able to win the round, but still deals some damage, which is, as you've mentioned already, quite important to do in CS.
Yeah. Finds 2 picks, almost a third there on the noise, but it will be Red Pack going up 5-0, and this is a scary point for the defense side, as if you let these T sides stack up that econ and do well against you, you're going to be in a tough spot.
Yes, absolutely the case. Seth getting aggressive down the lawn area with his teammates, so he had some backup. Even if he fell down, that still, would have been a nicely opened lawn for the side of the cities. And right now, Red Pack Wild are looking to get things set here on the middle. The doors they walk. Molly deployed into the smoke, but an AWP present on the B-bomb side makes things dirty. Gets another one. Connects, looks for the third. Is it going to be the case? Yes, it is. Gets it all wrapped up.
These are some high-quality kills coming through. The second shot out of game there, able to find the man hiding on the corner with a couple of USP shots shot at him, then pulls the op right back out, and then finds the third in the round. And what a good stalwart side by the CT there.
Yeah, now a 4-round difference. Red Pack Wild were able to pick up 5 rounds in a row. Now, finally, that streak has been somewhat withdrawn, no longer alive. CS Black Devil stopped it with their first round. Hopefully they may, hopefully they will be able to pick up more. I really want to see this game going toe to toe.
Yeah, I agree. It looks like Red Pack Wild is going to posture towards mid here, though. I think that if they're able to successfully stop this round, Red Pack is going to be at a really bad spot economically. So they should be able to pick up a couple more rounds after this for sure.
Yes, that's true. And we do have Red Pack slowing down a little bit. They've gained some mid control, but that is immediately squandered because there was game with an AWP shot as usual. Very consistent right there. Finally, he will be deployed out of the server as these 2 players come in onto the B-bomb site with their claws equipped with those weapons. AWP picked up, getting a frag, a very big one. 2 versus 3. He's isolated. The molly deployed, but they know about his position. They get him down. Nicely read. Establishing the frag right there. 2-on-1 still. The city player is a little bit paranoid. He doesn't know whether somebody's coming in from the back, but he still sticks around the front play and goes out of the doors, but he will be met with a very quick shot.
And I have to say, a couple of those kills were just like frame perfect. As soon as someone appeared on their screen, boom, they were dead. And this is the kind of play that we were talking about last game. It's just really fun to watch. Not only the quick frags, but the aggression. These players do not care about anyone challenging them, but like Seth there in the long spot. But yeah, it's just very, very fun to watch.
Yep. Just to point out, ladies and gentlemen, our sponsor is called Aqirys, and the winning team of each match will receive mouse called Orion. which will be a very nice addition to their play, to their advancement in their careers. So that's www.aqirys.com. We've got the sponsor, fueling these players up for the victory. And we do have a 4-on-2. Not a very good situation here for the T's. They're gonna make their best to try and smoke off City. Furika joins his teammate right there. There are 2 players around the B-bomb side. He gets the first down, but they've got to expect for the second. I'm not sure they will.
Still some good trading going on here. Noise in a 1v2 situation. Seth with that AWP. See what he can do.
1-on-1. Noah's getting a frag with an AK-47, but a better position by Cosmere will get him the frag. He also goes for an upgrade. Switches himself up to an AWP. Gets a defuse and nothing more. Just the second round for CS Black Devils. And they're going to make it done.
Yeah, these teams seem, what's the correct word? Much more disciplined than the last couple of teams we had.
True.
Not as much antics going on, but we do see a short buy here for Red Pack Wild. They're trying to preserve some of that econ, trying to get some good guns over in the next round. And if they can do a good hit onto what looks like B site here, actually it looks like they're going mid. If they can get a good hit on mid, they might just be able to pull this out. Oh.
No, not at all. Defense set by CS Black Devil. Yes, they do get a refrag, but that is still favoring CS Black Devil. We'll see if they are going to be able to scramble out of this firepower meltdown. 3-on-4. M41S in place, and they're going to be able to put up an absolute mowdown of these players. Just 3-6 at the end of this praise, and we're going to have it continue in a pretty toe-to-toe fashion. As I've mentioned, these teams, as you've mentioned, actually, these teams are looking way more disciplined than the previous ones. But actually, I should say, like, if you are having a very big difference in terms of the scoreline, okay, fair enough. You can go for some crazy stuff.
Yeah.
But not at the beginning of the game. Talking of crazy stuff, game, 2 frags up the middle, not hesitant at all, just rushing straight through and getting those 2 players down. Great job.
Yeah, Game's definitely been on his game, just so to speak, as whether it's with the AWP or just the aggression in mid, he has been able to find frags so far this half. It does seem like things are slowing down a bit. I do like this out of Red Pack, and out of the smoke, Bobo finds 1 pick right there. But I like it when they decide to switch up the pace of the game. It really keeps CS on their feet.
Yeah, Red Pack Wild not having a lot to work with here in this round. They don't have any utility as well, so that's going to be a pretty tough challenge for them to get into either of the sides. Although there is a very scrappy brawl happening on short. How are, one of these one of these players still alive? Although Cosmin, he's just gonna pop his head out and shoot his gun. Easy as that. Getting them all down and
Really
picking up the 4th round.
Able to pull through there. So now we see the score evening back up. Black Devil, able to find 4 rounds so far. And at the end of the half last game, it was an 8-7. So we might see something similar.
Yeah, might see a very close game. And, if you're willing to have a very smooth gliding of your mouse, then you've got to probably opt for a mouse pad by Aqirys. And talking of Aqirys and its mouse pads plus mouses themselves, these are the prizes that will be given to the winners of this matches. So not a lot on the line, but that is a very good bonus to your victory if you manage to do it.
Oh, Game in a prime position. He does manage to find 2 and trades up to the AK. What a good play by Game.
Yeah, just easily holding the short control. That to their right. See as Black Devil dominating across that side of the map, and the AWP is also watching off long. Although there is no presence right there, and the rest are coming into B. Still, it is great that CS Black Devil are not abandoning that many positions, that they are aware of all of the possibilities that may come through. Just very disciplined, as you've mentioned already, getting things spread out across the map and making sure everything's covered.
Couple of lineups coming through here. Yeah, Smoke is on the mid, and
Oh,
Game is
goodbye.
constantly putting himself in position to just either find a frag or find a refrag or just find a couple picks initially. It will be a quick push up short here. And just Cosmin on site.
Yeah, they were looking to cause some headache for Cosmin on the side, but unfortunately, he is immune to that. Those players will be countered off, and works out very nice. Having those players capable of firing those shots is always great for the team. The Romanians on the CD side do step up on the A-bomb side primarily, and this will equalize the scoreline.
Yeah, I think that both teams okay, a lot of flashes coming through. Both teams definitely have a game plan going in, and I can see the adjustments made by CS Black Devil, not so much by Red Pack Wild outside of the stoppage time. It seems like they're getting figured out and it's not working for them so far. Let's see what adjustments they make going into the next couple of rounds.
Yeah, obviously, like the thing they did in the past couple of rounds, it worked. But now, considering that CS Black Devil managed to pick up how many? 5 rounds in a row? Was it
Yeah.
5 rounds? Yeah, 5 rounds in a row. And apparently something is not looking good for Red Pack Wild. They probably have to come up with an ideas how to fix their current situation, because that doesn't bode well. Like CS Black Devil, they are about to take the lead by 1 round, as they are into a 3-on-2. Make it 1, as there is only ZD remaining. He gets the first, advances straight into the A-bomb site. Nobody from City to cover him up, but there is a short player, I believe.
Yeah, I do not think he knows anyone is on site. There's a player in short and a player on Goose. Or no, not Goose, excuse me.
Gandalf
Yeah,
coming out of this position and gets him down. Ninja coming out of the shadow and gets it done. Red Pack Wild having no idea of his presence right there. And you can understand that you're getting the player down on lawn, and you don't normally expect in a volatile situation like that for a player to come out there. That's just a hard play unless you are a hyper aware player that is able to read that. But unfortunately, we are actually having the first tactical pause coming out for Red Pack Wild. That is interesting.
I think they also acknowledged the fact that they were kind of stuck.
Yeah.
6 rounds in, or excuse me, 7 rounds in, they had a 6-1 lead, and the past 6 rounds they've just lost. They've fallen down. So good timeout, good tactical choice here. They get to make a plan, come up with some sort of solution for their problem. And it seems like a double op setup is going to be their plan. I can't tell what. Oh no. Okay, so that is
Yeah.
that is an AK on the ground. So it looks like a single op setup with 3 AKs, possibly 4. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be
Cannot
4
see-
AKs.
Yeah, 4 AKs.
4 AKs and an AWP setup. Well, just default setup here on the T side. One guy dropping down to suicide and going to be watching off that middle cross. There's actually one guy aggressing forward. I'm so surprised he's not dead yet. Though, an AWP shot connects onto the short player. And this will be a man advantage here for Red Pack Wild early on. Furica was, trying to get additional frag by shooting a player on short. unfortunately went a little bit off the mark. That spray down is not easy to connect, especially when you see only one head pop out. So Game will be watching down in the middle. He is packed for the low range, but gets the first player down at close, and 4-on-4 is exactly the spot both teams are in right now.
A nice read out of Game as he transitions over to the B site. Just as they start to push out, and Cosmic finds two. Game with an amazing shot there. Seth finds the last frag in mid, and just good communication overall. You could tell that the CTs were thinking that the lane was coming B. They had two on A, so immediately Game rotates over, is able to help Cosmin find those picks, and Cosmin finds a nice 2K before, falling himself. But amazing plays out of everyone so far.
Yeah, I should say, like, Game is the player to tease out. You can see how much impact he brings out of the game. This guy is phenomenal with an AWP. Does get a lot of frags the team needs, and he does get it this round as well. I guess the first, though, Rika does have enough firepower to shut down the player on the A-bomb site, and this locks them off for the moment, but there is a gap that will be capitalized. Getting a frag through, and Red Pack Wild are trying to wrap around to get some more frags. They actually do. It's a 2-on-2, and it's instantly turned upside down. A flank coming in, but it doesn't matter since Noise gets a frag out of the CD player, and they will go back to the B-bomb site. There's the player in the tunnels area. We'll see how this guy works himself out of this position.
An amazing turnaround by Rat Pack. It looked like they were just going to funnel in and die. Cosmin finding two through the smoke, and they were able to turn it right back around, and now they're in a 1v2 situation, which it looks like... Oh, no, he thought the bomb was on A. Oh, unfortunate.
Oh.
He lost about a quarter of his time, maybe a third there. Now
Yeah,
he
but
has
he still
to
got
retake it in
kids.
2v1. Yeah.
Still maybe doable, but with two players having their right set on the doors, this is not going to be a possibility nearby. So 8-7 is exactly the scoreline we have right now. Did we have the same in the
same
previous
scoreline.
match?
Yep, 8-7
Yeah,
and a half.
that's just crazy how these matches, how close these matches are. But, the previous match was a bit of a roller coaster. You couldn't say who's going to come out on top because that was an absolute mess and nothing
I
more.
agree. This match is turning out to look the same. While more disciplined, it does look like the sides are both just giving it their all and able to fight against each other really well. They have each other's numbers in a lot of these cases. Quick trades coming through from ZD.
Yeah, they instantly retake after hearing the bomb out. They come into the B-bomb side, and they also have kits available, so it's not going to be a very big task for them to defuse the bomb. Even if they all died, it still would have been around for them. So, because they had those kits, those golden kits that sometimes may be very valuable in the rounds like that. If you're retaking the site and, you have a pack of players storming through, it's good when you have a kit. It's very good.
Indeed. And there's some aggression A long here. It's going to be stopped off by a Molly. But a nice surprise by Seth. And Game, the combination, able to find two. 3 there coming through by Cosmin, and Game is just up mid now.
Yeah. He's going to be able to catch him off guard. Bone will have no idea about that, and he will be splattered across the floor, lying and resting. Probably sunbathing, because Dust 2 is quite a sunny map.
Definitely. And now it's Frika. All that's left in a 1v3. It doesn't seem like he wants to take this, though, so he might just be falling back to save. And
Yeah.
FAMAS is not really the gun that you want to save on, but it's better than just dying. So I agree with this decision currently. It will be the 9th round on the board for CS Black Devil. barring, you know, some miraculous thing happening.
Yeah, truly the case, man. Frika will be able to hold on to that famous. He would probably like to upgrade him to a better weapon, but unfortunately, it is far from his reach. And yeah, it's a nice 9th round for CS Black Devil. They get ahead of Red Pack Wild by just 1 round, but they also break their economy, which is very crucial at this point. If you want to gain as much rounds as you're able to, as many rounds as you're able to, then you've got to make sure this goes as easy as possible, right? You get the economy of your enemy down, and you have a way easier segue into the next couple of rounds.
Yeah, and it seems that Red Pack Wild is going to be on that soft buy for probably this round and the next round, unless they choose to force something. But if CS Devil wins this round, they're going to be in a really good spot going forward. They do have a lot of control here in the mid lane, or excuse me, in mid, and they know that one person could be close as God flashes right through mid doors and they decide to take cap.
Yeah, just 4 members rushing straight through. One guy's going to be coming from long, so this may be an element of surprise, but Noise, he expects it, and he gets him down with the USPS. Amazing stuff happening. Mere USPS, the standard pistol you're given from the beginning of the round, makes it down against an AK-47. He also picks up 1 from the dead body, but yeah, because of this man advantage, it's not going to be the case for Red Pack Wild to pick up the round. But still, great attempt.
Yeah, great attempt coming out. Good pick by Noise initially. Good pick by Frika on that cap position. Unfortunately, it's not going to win them the round, but it does help them secure possible future rounds with the help of Econ and just overall getting guns out of the hands of CS Black Devil. But for right now, they're going to be on another soft buy. Just Eagles coming out. A couple of people having armor. And they do manage to find 2. Unfortunately for them, it's going to be all they can find. Yeah, just a quick round.
Yeah, it ends up being, well, not dominant, but, you know, still 3 members survive for CS Black Devil, and good job at keeping those players at bay and not allowing to go, you know, beyond the 2-kill mark. Just keeping it tight, keeping it consistent, and
good early pick by Bobo there.
Yeah, the AWP shot may bring them the necessary fruits to win out the round. We'll see if it's going to be the case, though. Still, you know, 4 players to find, and there is a lot of room for these Ds to work around the map. And again, they feature a very good chunk of discipline right here. Not rushing, just trying to play step by step. Wait for some mistake from Red Pack Wild, perhaps. Which is not going to come by the looks of things, so CS Black Devil will be the first to make their presence known. And here comes the execute onto short. They're trying to bait the attention of the lone player into the A-bomb side itself, but ZD so persevere. He doesn't look away. He sticks around and gets those players wrapped up.
Really good job overall by Red Pack Wild. We talked about how earlier they were playing so fastidious and just trying their best to make sure that no one got through. And this time it definitely shows as they were able to hold after the initial pick, not breaking their lines and able to find some really good kills.
Yeah, great defense by Red Pack Wild, not letting CS Black Devil accelerate their pace going into the future of this game. Keeping them stuck at the same scoreline of 11 rounds. Although, Game picks up the first frag. Bobone decides to peek out and say goodbye to his life.
Cosmin with a quick push through there.
Yeah, very fast aggression. Immediately takes it all back into his hands. He doesn't care how many weapons, how many players they have. He goes through with an SMG and fires them down. CS Black Devil might pick up the 12th round. The bomb is about to be planted down, and yeah, Red Pack Wild have been sent packing. They have no room in this round, nothing to hook on.
Yeah, it does seem like a save will come out here. They're finding spots to basically just rat in corners, and it might be Rolex. I think that's no, that's Freaka rotating around, maybe trying to play some exits.
Perhaps. Just trying to find some kills. Not let the economy of CS Black Devil rise to the sky. You know, having 5 players stand alive at the end of explosion is massive, and you can see how disciplined they are. They are, you know, just I was going to say they were actually not going for the hunts, like they are not spreading across the T-spawn, but I've just spotted out that they had 4 more players close. You know, they had it cleared out already, and they didn't spot that suicide player. But so that's totally fine. CS Black Devil, keep it pretty consistent. 12 rounds, getting those step by step, you know, incrementally, not making a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, Red Pack Wild with another tactical timeout. They keep hitting these small snags in their game plan, but they're just not able to pick up rounds, and it's very unfortunate for them. But they do seem like they're trying to fix it. CS Black Devil has good econ right now. All their players have rifles or the AWP on game, and we just have a couple of USPs. So I think they're deciding what the buy is going to look like for this round, and it looks like they're going to go for a full buy here. So if they lose this round, it's going to be very bad for them come future econ.
Yeah, that's true. And, you know, they saved 2 members, I believe, from the previous round.
Yeah.
I think nobody went down after the bomb explosion. And, yeah, this is why they are able to juggle some weapons around. And we are actually having a very fast execute down the short area. The molly will somewhat stop them, but it doesn't stop Cosmin from getting ahead of the pack and shutting them all down, taking it back into his own hands. Though, ZD on the alert, having an M4A1S, gets the man down and equalizes, well, not equalizes, but actually gains a 1-minute advantage here for side of Red Pack Wild. They are not going to group up. Instead, they are dispersed across the map. One guy on short. In fact, it is the only player alive. ZT will see him crossing, and he will line up that shot. Good job.
What an amazing job by Cosmin. Able to find a couple of picks and secure what was going to be the round. Is this? Yeah, his time. Okay. I was confused for a second. I thought that was going to explode. But nearly able to secure the round. He mollies off short. He figures no one's coming from there, so he checks another angle. And at that very moment, ZD able to find this head. So good job by Red Pack Wild. But really good tout there to Cosmin, who now is stuck on the Glock, it seems. No, he will pick up a Galil.
You know, I've seen quite a lot of times, well, not a lot, but still, it is quite weird to process that things like that happen. But even in pro games, sometimes players forget to buy, and that is actually massive. Like, you're having all players equipped with AKs, and you're the only player staying with Glock. And I've seen it happening a couple of times. Hopefully it doesn't reiterate here between CS Black Devil and Red Pack Wild. And so far, looking good for the T's as they managed to take the control of the B-bomb site. But is it for too long? Oh, Red Pack Wild are about to retake it. Freaka with an amazing frag onto a T-player. Game plus Cosmin, a great combination to play with to drive out this round their way. We'll see if it's going to happen. Cosmin sees that player coming out of the doors. He will get him down, and it's only Game alone against Noise, who is very low on HP. He tucks himself behind the box. Noise getting on top of the box and gets him down, although there is no time left. And yeah, this round is over. Unfortunately, that went down to the wire, but since he didn't have any time to defuse the bomb, that is the round for CS Black Devil. Well done.
Noise with literal 1 HP after the engagement, and he dies to the bomb. He had to get so far out of range on 1 HP, and he was unable to do so. So he does indeed lose his weapon as well. That puts Red Pack Wild in a very precarious situation, as the next buy you're going to have is when they're on match point.
Yeah, that's true. They are into a lot of crosses, into a very big swamp. We'll see if they will be able to trip themselves out of this prizes. Nice farm of the cash. CS Black Devil know what Red Pack Wild are up to.
And
No,
this
just
is
farming them out.
Outguns, yeah. Very unfortunate. Bobo on does manage to find one, but quickly dealt with afterwards. Very, very tough situation they find themselves in now, as they don't really have a good buy here, but they have to force up. If they lose this round, that'll be match point going into next round.
Yeah, they also have a scout, which is not a very good weapon for the job, but you know, if he manages to deliver a couple of tags, okay, missed flashbang. You know, a bit of a flashback to what we saw in the previous game. Okay, fast execute. CS Black Devil looking to strike, but it is Red Pack Wild with an incredible cold. Here comes the scout onto this heavily tagged players. They are all bruised, and they will be sprayed and pistoled down. So 14-11, Red Pack Wild pick up the round.
Good round by ZD. He able to hold, finds 3, finds heavy damage onto another, and then Bobo just comes in and cleans up last kill for a quick round there.
Yeah, just a shutdown of CS Black Devil players, unfortunately not being able to convert their round. But, well, it's, you know, still, despite they are having a very bad buy right now, they are having a 3-round lead, which is the most important. They are having a very huge caution to lean on. But, you know, don't get too far into this.
But that is great for Red Pack Wild. They didn't lose a single member, got all the econ that they could possibly have great utility right now, and it looks like CS Black Devil might not have a good buy, rather, as they do manage to pick up 4 AKs. And game is
it's
only
a scrappy one.
A deagle, yes.
Scrappy buy, but still maybe good for the job as they sprawl into the lawn side. But there is Rolex in a phenomenal fashion. Some crazy stuff with an AK-47. Really some Rolex stuff.
Yeah,
that's the best way to call it.
Yeah. And Game and Cosmin left alive. We talked about this duo before. They were able to secure a round, just the two of them, against Bobo and Freaka. And Cosmin has his number, as does Game. That puts us in match point here for Black Devils.
You know,
and this one's coming right down to the wire. This is even closer than the last one.
You have to give credit to Rolex at that point, actually. Managing to farm up, how many? 3 kills?
3 kills.
Yeah, 3 kills. That's insane. In a situation like that, you are normally allowed to get 1, maybe 2, but not 3. And still, the fact he was able to do that, you can't pass on that.
Yeah, it does look like their buy is still a little forced with the 1 MAC-10 coming out, but I don't think it matters. As long as they have people popping off like Game and Cosmin, they will have some sort of advantage here, especially with this aggression coming in.
Yeah, not a lot of players from Red Pack as well. If they lose this one, this is all done and dusted. Though there was a bit of an element of surprise in the form of Freaka. He gets only 2 kills,
He got 3. Yeah.
He got 3?
Yeah, he got 3.
Yeah,
And
3
now it's just
kills
a
and also the
1v1.
help of his teammate. But look at how Cosmin low. How low is he? He's only at 9 HP, and that is going to be a massive problem for him to win out the round. He also makes his position, no, throws out the utility, he smokes himself up, but Rolex up close manages to decide the result of this round in the favor of Red Pack Wild. They are staying alive, holding onto the edge.
Yeah, what a clutch play there out of Frika, able to just put his life on the line, find 3 kills, and it's really the hero plays that are winning Red Pack their rounds right now. It was Rolex with the 3K before, didn't get them the round, but it definitely helped their econ. Frika with the 3K there does secure the round. Zed D with the 4 kill on B side a couple rounds ago. Just really good play coming out of them, and they still have a bye here. Unfortunately, CS Black Devil does not, so this could be overtime as CS Black Devil
Would
does
be.
not have good econ here as well.
Yeah, but still, if they lose this round, of course, bomb plan would be very much loved, but still they will have money to rebuy. They are going for the partial investment right here, and even though they will be all shattered, maybe they will be able to finish off this game in the last round of the half.
They possibly could. That was a great round out of Bobo, though. Able to find 3, I believe. And just, taking advantage of the short buy from CS Black Devil. It does look like they will have full guns going into this last round.
Yes,
So
they will, but they're still
this-
running low on the utility. Look at how limited it
Very
is.
much so. Very much so. They have, I think, 2 flashbangs.
And only
Um,
one.
Oh, yeah, correct. 1 flashbang and 1 grenade.
Yeah, that's insanely low. So hard to execute either of the sides without any utility. Even middle is sort of restricted for them. If you don't have a lot of utility, it becomes a dry peak for you and an easier brawl for your enemy to connect, piece together. So, yeah, that's not the buy you want to be going with into this round, but it is what it is. You've got to make your best, give everything you have left behind your backs to make this one possible. They are throwing out the last flashbang available, and that's it.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be an execute on the A site.
Ooh,
They do manage to find the opening pick there. It is a 4v4. Frika with a nice kill. Frika
nice
finds
exchanges.
another.
Ooh.
Oh, and Bobo finds the long range kill. It is just Seth left alive versus Rolex and Bobo.
Okay, don't want to dig real deep into this, but it looks like it may be an overtime. Unless they line up. Okay, they don't. And that is the overtime indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, 15-15. Red Pack Wild managed to crawl it back from 15-11.
Yeah,
I think it was 15-11.
it's 15-11. You're correct. That's an amazing round out of Red Pack Wild and an amazing game so far. We said we wanted close game, and they sure have given us a close game.
Yeah, the gods of CS heard us.
So it will be Red Pack Wild here, I believe, starting on the CT side.
Yeah, just gonna continue that. And we do have everybody reset with their economy, so each team having a fair bit of cash to buy whatever they like.
And we have a triple op T side setup.
Gets a wall bang.
This is very unorthodox, but I mean, who can complain when Game and Cosmin have been playing so well today?
Yeah, I mean, it made sense back in the day when you had the mid doors open from the T side, when you could wash them off like with the rest of the pack, with the entire team, and then just deliver the wall bang real quick and switch yourself up to an AK-47. Just like we saw, I remember the game between Envious and Fnatic. That was in 2014, I guess. And that was the legendary moment. Unfortunately, it is no longer possible because, well, we have this map fixed, and no longer visible. Doors are restricted from the T-spawn itself. And as I was saying that, this is the round going the way of CS Black Devil, the first one in this overtime.
Yeah, and Game able to find a kill. Seth with 2 picks. Freaka did try to bring it back as he managed to find a couple of picks on the A site, but it wasn't enough. CS Black Devil find the first round in overtime, and it looks like they're not going to go back to the 3-op setup, but Game does still have hears.
Yeah, and the first man connecting a shot onto the lower player. Down he falls. A great one-way smoke for Noise to capitalize on. He will get a fast shot and immediately set CS Black Devil onto a back foot, but maybe not for too long. Game delivers the first and the second as well. The A-bomb site is cleared of 2 players, but there are 2 more who are going to be shut down as well. What a play.
We've talked about Game with the op in his hand, and he's found 3 so far this round. Just phenomenal play out of him.
Now this guy is playing out of his mind right now. How many kills has he got? I mean, we'll be able to see that only if he dies or... No, we are unable to see that now, but I imagine he has like maybe 20 or 25 frags, something like that. I mean,
lot,
maybe
definitely.
even 30.
I imagine he is definitely leading his team, but as for right now, he will lead his team to this round victory, and they are going to save over 3 weapons, 2 of them being ops, and Rolex does manage to save his AK. So, I mean, we talked about the money getting reset for overtime. This is the last round in this half of overtime, and they have not a good buy over at Red Pack Wild.
Well, not a good, but, you know, it's still enough for the job, I guess. They also have some utility. The only thing they'll be running low is, you know, the utility setup for ZD and Freaka, perhaps. The rest are pretty healthy on that.
Yeah.
But, well, it's all a matter of low range. This AWP can be very big. Smoke as well, as usual, just one way to watch off lawn, pretty much safe. And have your eyes set onto that side of the map. For now, I don't think they see any aggression from CS Black Devil, so they will confirm nobody peeks over on lawn that much. Instead, the rest of the pack from the CS Black Devil side will be targeting B or mid.
Game actually has 34 kills in the server. So
34.
35 now. Definitely leading his team and definitely leading the server as of currently. ZD trying to find some picks here. He does manage to find 2. And he knows Game is in that long position.
Poor
it's
man.
just Game left in a 3v2. Or a 3v1, excuse me.
Yeah, 3v1. Not in favor of Game, but it gets the first man down. Is it going to be a clutch attempt? Maybe it is. He knows there's somebody on short and he aggresses. This guy is ballsy enough to go for the play like that. But the problem is they are grouped up. And yeah, even though they disconnect, it is still going to be around for the side of Red Pack Wild.
Very much needed round as well. Game with 36
Yeah.
on the server. The closest person near him is his teammate at 27. And then you have someone from CS Black Devil. I believe that was Noise or Rolex at 26. A team stab. Oh no.
God. That sucks. But because it's a team stab, you don't deal that much damage. So, okay. Less than it could have been. $17-16. That's oh my god, what
An
a
amazing
shot
shot by Bobo. Oh my goodness. On to Game through the smoke nonetheless. And it looks like they're just slowing down here. Red Pack Wild learning from their previous mistakes, trying to make CS Black Devil overthink their situation. And Bobo with another great shot makes this a 5v3, and it looks like that will be an execute on the A site.
He just got the skills of game. That's it. It's his turn to thrive with an AWP, and that's what he does. Though, there's one more on the B-bomb side, trying his best, gets 2 frags. Another on the middle. Rika, you don't want to give your life away for the 1v2 attempt. And he's not going to do that. 17-17. We are all tied up.
Yeah, and it could be anybody's game here as next 2 rounds mean you win the game.
True. The one who gains the map point and also the match point as well will feel way more comfortable. But yeah, as you mentioned, you've got to pick up 2 rounds in a row ideally if you want to finish it off real quick and don't let it go any further. Seth will be holding short with his AWP. He's got no utility. CS Black Devil are pretty low on that, but because they're playing on the city side, that should be fine. As long as they don't peek and go for any aggressive stuff accompanied by flashbangs. Red Pack Wild will have a plenty of it. Look at their utility.
That nade managed to find a little bit of damage on the game there, who was playing pretty close in the mid. A full swing out by Red Pack, and Game able to find 1. Unfortunately, he's quickly traded, as was Noise, or excuse me, by Noise. And this looks like a quick round for Red Pack Wild.
Yeah, put the bomb down at the 35-second mark. The defense player tries his best to recover and get it back. It's a 3-on-2 AWP in the hands of Seth. Remember, he was pretty good with that weapon back in a couple of rounds. Bobo and still a little bit paranoid, but they don't know the last player is saving. And yeah, that's a very desperate move, but very much needed because they don't have any money. Look at them. They have absolutely no money, and they've got to go for the save. It is Seth to carry his AWP into the next round.
Yeah, and this is really scary because Red Pack Wild have an abundance of funds, and now they have the momentum on their side. They've won the last 3 rounds in a row. Yeah. The buy out of CS Black Devil is marginal at best. They hand the op over to Game, and hopefully he can carry this round, because if he doesn't, that's Game.
Yeah, this is the game itself, but he goes for the AWP shot. What a pick into the middle, and he opts for more. He wants it. He's starving, man. He wants more frags. He's not fed up just yet. He watches down the lower area of the tunnels. Dumps his utility off and eventually bails out for the moment. Doesn't want to risk his life because they've done the first opening, and yeah, it's a 5-on-4. So preserve yourself in this round. You're a very crucial component. Game has been the one throughout this whole game. What
So
a spray
with
down.
a beautiful P90 spray down, but it is immediately traded back by Noise, who finds 2.
Finds
CT
2, but
with
still,
advantage still.
yeah, one frag away from equalizing it up. Noise in a 1-on-2 gets the first, switches himself up to a deagle, and I think he's her game up close, who swings around and picks up the 18th. It is double overtime, ladies and gentlemen. Don't leave the server. We are not done just yet.
Game with 39 kills. Noise with an impressive 4K that last round, but unable to kill Game in the 1-on-1. This is just a back and forth fight between Goliaths of the game. It's ridiculous. I would
Yeah.
love to see Game drop 50. I highly doubt that's gonna happen, He is already at 39, but I would love to see it.
That's gonna be a record breaker. At least in this tournament, man.
Yeah. This has been a highly contested game. We wanted close. We wanted some action. This has been above and beyond what I expected.
They were just somewhere around the stars talking about game. He doesn't stop. Now he's hit the 40 frag mark. This guy is relentless. He doesn't care how much pain he brings. What he cares about is frags, the numbers. He might be a mathematician from this point.
Unfortunately, Bobo was able to get that quick trade back, and it was good on Cosmin. He did 91 damage to Bobo, but it's not good on the numbers right now, as they do have a 4-3 lead. Red Pack Wild pushing in here on this attacker side.
Yeah, Bobon is also 9 HP, so he's heavily injured. He's got mid covered. He knows what God is up to. He's not got in this round, unfortunately, but maybe good luck next time around. 2 versus 3. 1 minute advantage for Red Pack Wild, and they're gonna charge into the B-bomb side, it seems. One guy coming in to help the entire squad piece them apart, and Red Pack Wild end up with only 1 player surviving. That's ZD.
Game with an impressive shot and another.
No way. They're gonna give him. They're gonna give him.
The game is like, listen, guys, I'm done playing around. I know my name is Game, but this is not a game that I'm going to lose. You guys you can finish up now. I appreciate the 42 frags. He's just relentless this match. And trying to peek down mid here, might find another frag.
Yeah, and judging solely on his last last part of the nickname, you can assume that he is like 29-year-old guy who is still, firing on all of the cylinders. This guy is I mean, you don't normally expect a 29-year-old guy to be in the shape like that.
Yeah, normally
That's
they call
incredible.
those boomer fingers. So I know I'm only 24 and I've already got him, so I'm definitely a little bit jealous. 42 frags at this high level of gameplay, but Bobo said anything you can do, I can do better. Finding a pick onto Seth there.
But Game is still alive.
Yeah, Game is still alive. And he's looking for an op-v-op battle here.
Yeah, he gets it. Of course he gets that.
He finds ZD. Oh my goodness. And it is a 3v3 here. Game still alive, so of course CS Black Devil still has a shot in this round.
You know what's the problem? This guy never misses. Never.
That is the problem.
And he is in a 1v2. We'll see if he's gonna be able to carry this title into this round. It seems like the answer is no. He misses. The guy who used to provide no misses finally misses, and this will be the round for Red Pack Wild as they equalize. Oh gosh, that's how many frags does he have so far?
Game has 43, I believe.
43 maybe 44? Or 44. I mean, this guy, he drives me crazy. Literally, it's so 43. Perplexing to witness that. Make it 44. Okay, misses the follow-up. So lucky for Alex to get him down. I mean, you're gonna be very lucky to see Game missing a shot.
I think that was added insult onto injury because Bobo had Game's op. And he decided that he wanted to challenge him, and Game said, "Oh, I got you, buddy."
Said, "Yeah, go close your window."
Good stuff coming out here by Red Pack, though. They are managed to find Cosmin and Selv there, so it will be a man advantage shortly. But God finds the refrag to even it back out.
Yeah, look at Red Pack Wild. They are just spamming through, making sure they leave nobody right there and actually ease off the pressure because it's a 2 versus 1 against an AWP as well. So they're having a massive chance to win it out and tooth out this lead by 1 round. Snatch it away, but Seth getting an AWP shot and gets another! What the heck is going on? What a
Yo.
fast readjust. This is unbelievable. How are you able to get a kill like that?
That was amazing. Game with 44. Obviously, he's been giving Seth lessons because that op play was amazing. The shot, the quick adjustment onto the person backside, and then the no scope quickly pushing right to my car. Just a great show of op skills right now by pretty much everyone in the server that picks it up.
Yeah, I mean, these guys are insane. I think they imagine themselves being in the deathmatch mode and, you know, just circulating around the map and getting those frags one by one. And this is exactly what happens. That is the replication of what happens in deathmatch normally. But this is the deathmatch in competitive scene. Bobone getting a frag onto Cosmin, who dares peek into his crosshair, and he will be punished for that. Goodbye, my friend.
Yeah, it's just pick after pick after pick, and a lot of these times we're seeing it with the op, and if not with the op being answered immediately back by like an AK or a M4A1, seems like pretty much everyone on the T side, or excuse me, CT side has an M4A1 outside the op. Just really good frags overall. Game decides to pick up an AK here.
Yeah, manages to step over his AWP tantalization and get himself equipped with an AK-47. No up for him, but that is held by Seth. And remember what he did in the previous. That was incredible. So don't count him out just yet. Though it's a 3-on-5, so a heavy task for CS Black Devil to drive it out their way. With Noise being on top, it's not going to be possible. And it looks like an equalizer. 5 players stand alive.
And once again, we're back in the next 2 rounds decide the game. It's just constant refrags, constant pushes back. Noise with the 3K to end the round out, and ZD finds the pick on the game when he pushes up Cat. It's honestly such a game on our hands.
It's nuts. You cannot put it better than that. Like, it's been so action-packed. Remember I said that in the beginning, that it's going to be a very action-packed tournament, and it is indeed. What are these frags? Yet again, Noise stepping up with a huge double kill and puts his team onto a winning reel, as they're having a very good chance to win out this round as well. ZD charms in with an AK-47, readjusts, spray down connects, puts it into a very advantageous spot for Red Pack Wild. As they are up to the 21st, they will get it all the way through.
ZD and Noise both finding 2 kills in the round, easily cleaned up by Freaka there. And if you look at the econ, there's only a couple of guns that can come out for CS Black Devils, so this might be a full aggression round. Cell's gonna play a little bit of soccer there in spawn, but definitely a mangled buy coming out from CS Black Devil, going up against that op of Bobo. Game with only a deagle, but we've seen him with this precision weaponry before. He's able to find some kills. Still has 44 and leads the server currently.
Yeah.
Just ridiculous.
It's unfortunate that he's stuck on 44.
Yeah.
Man, please make the ace, and okay, that is gonna be a second overtime. So
yeah, the 3rd overtime at this point.
Third overtime. Actually, third. Lord, I lost my track. Sorry. That's incredible how far this game has gone so far. I wonder what's the record of overtimes in CS.
I wouldn't even be able to tell you, but what I can tell you is that this is going to be a push onto the A site, and it doesn't look like the CTs are ready for this. However, Bobo does manage to find one. Quickly traded back by Cell, though. There should be bomb going down.
Yeah, the bomb has been planted, and we are into a post-plant scenario, more likely. Yes, indeed. 3 versus 4. AWP fully scoped onto the lone area, so nobody can come there, but they are not even planning to do that. that Red Pack are coming through city and short, or is it all the way through the city spawn? Okay, no, it's actually short plus city spawn, but the refrags are going the way of CS Black Devil, and this is another overtime.
Triple
My lord.
overtime. 45 kills on the board for Game. 38 for Noise coming in second right now. And what do these players, what do these teams have to do to finish this game out?
I don't know,
It's
honestly.
going to take a miracle at this point. They're so evenly matched.
Yeah, they are so incredible with the firepower. You know, if not game, I think this one would have been lost already against Red Pack Wild. But I mean, game is just so phenomenal. The amount of impact he's been able to bring in is out of my mind. And here comes a very fast attempt to take this side of the map into their hands. See as Black Devil about to take the bomb down and play it against 4 also well-equipped players, since we got the new overtime kicking in, and they are waiting for them to come through. They see a couple of heads pop out, but who's gonna come out on top? It's a very hard duel, but ZD picks it back and does make sure this round belongs to Red Pack Wild.
Game doing everything he can. He finds 2 frags in the round, currently sitting at 47, and just able to will it, or trying to be able to will it into existence that his team wins. Unfortunately, Red Pack with a great retake there, able to secure the round, and Bobo's right back on that op. Seems like Game has had enough, though, as he has picked up the op again himself.
Yeah, I mean, you know, he's had enough in both ways. Like, he's had enough that he wants to finish them off, and he's had enough that he doesn't get any more frags. Why, man? Why? Why did you stop getting those frags? Please tell me. Get more.
He's 3 frags off from that number. Bobo with another good pick on Cosmin.
Yeah, great job delivering it. The frags they need to pick up another round. That would be consecutive, which they would very much like to take. And here comes the pick by Bobo, and I guess the AWP shot, low range connects, and Game, a real threat that used to be so, is finally eliminated. Bobo just gonna end up on more.
Through the blind. Bobo with a 4K that round. ZD the only one else to pick up a kill, and this will be Red Pack Wild going into the last round of this half of overtime with a 2-round lead.
Yeah, great job. I mean, considering the power of the game and all of the other players, it is very nice to see Red Pack Wild managing to put up a real fight against them. And, you know, those contentions, they never end. These players keep prowling against each other. No matter where you go, you will be met by a wall of defense, or maybe a pack of T's just rolling down your way and crave to take you all down. It's a very, nice shot, and probably a chance for Red Pack Wild to close it out 3 in a row.
Bobo. That is 7 kills in the last 2 rounds so far, and Rolex finishes it up. Bobo still not even on. Oh, he is. He is now at 39 kills and Game 2 kills off of 50. But this next round for Red Pack Wild could be the deciding round.
Yeah, it could very well be the one you've just mentioned. Just one away from picking up this game. Red Pack Wild. Is it ever going to happen? This might be a nightmare for them to see BS Black Devil getting it back, you know, sideways. Like both Red Pack Wild and CS Black Devil, these teams have probably had enough. But I mean, Red Pack Wild, you're having such a huge lead. It's yours. Go and take it.
Yeah, at this point, it's almost like they've played 2 full matches. All
True.
45 rounds into the game, and in round 46 now, it could be the last.
Could be as Red Pack Wild are inching their way into the lawn area. They get the first man down and starting things off well to pave themselves into the last round necessary to pick up this game. It's 1 away. Game had himself behind the elevator. Has a flashman to be deployed, but he might be caught off in the very bad timing. Still holds on very nicely. And for A1S connects, and it's a 2-on-4. Maybe I got a little bit far into saying that it's going to be a possibility for Red Pack Wild to finish this game off. No, CS Black are deprecating against it.
Yeah, we kind of caster cursed them. It looks like CS Black Devil is not ready to go down just yet. Game 1 kill off that 50 bomb. And oh, I thought that was his. I thought that was his kill there. Oh man, 49 for game, and just another round on the board for CS Black Devil. Unfortunately for them, they're gonna have to win all 3 if they want to take it into overtime 4. But they are on track to do that right now.
Yeah, everything they need is to pick up 2 rounds in a row. No room for the mistake. No errors allowed. You've got to make it clean, flawless. You don't have any backup space. It's got to pick up two rounds in a row. Otherwise, you are screwed and eliminated. So 22-24. Didn't think it would go that far, but well, it is what it is. We are into the round. Yeah, the round number. What's the round number actually?
47. I want to point out what just happened. Game and Bobo just had a op battle in mid, and Bobo won shooting game through doors there. So that is the strongest member of CS Black Devil so far in the server today gone.
Is it a round-winning move?
And if you look on the minimap, the T's are fully surrounding that B site. You can expect a full push coming out soon.
Yeah, they do, but you know, we're only 2 players right there, so they've got to make it clean. They've got to get at least 2 frags to make it more or less equalized. They both fall. There is a help coming in from the middle to take 1 player down, at least make it more or less doable for CS Black Devil. Molly will burn him to crisp. Thinka, how have you died in a way like that? I didn't expect that, but yeah, that will be the last frag to finish it off. 25 established, and Red Pack Wild, they will take it.
Shout out to everyone. This game was just an amazing game. Triple overtime, just a great play. And then shout out to Gabe, who drops 49 but still loses, unfortunately. We'll be right back after a short intermission. I know I need a drink of water. I don't know about you, Trap, but that was definitely a great game.
That's just insane. That made my throat run dry. That was a very close one, but yeah, it is what it is. 25-22. As mentioned, don't get far off your seats. We're gonna be right back. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as you've seen, it's been 2 games thus far, and this is the final one of this day. We're gonna come into this in just a moment, so stay tuned, don't go anywhere. Maybe go get a sip of very nice coffee or tea, get a bite of your bakery, whatever it is, and get ready for this beautiful matchup to kick in. We have Pass Me Some Magic versus Pass Me Some Magic. That's the way I should have read that, actually. And they are playing against 1H. Okay, they are playing against 1Hood, I guess. That's the name. And we are having a world of stuff happening here on shore. Down the middle they go. Some players still alive on B. Good for the action, good for the frags. It is Joe to get them down. 4 kills to his name, just 1 away from making it aced. And it was Flooring to steal it away in the beginning. But, you know, great hold. They were basically on the verge of losing the round, but thanks to Joe in that moment, he actually saved them.
Yeah, that was a really quick round, but it seems like we have a name swap again. Oh, great that we got it done really quickly. But yeah, some really quick round here, and it looks like Bob in the middle is gonna be holding with that scout here.
Yeah, I think that is a good idea. Like, if you're aiming for the head from that angle, that can connect. Unfortunately, doesn't. Though the frags go the way of Pass Me Some Magic, and they are indeed showing some magical stuff here on the T side. Getting things done and dusted against Hood. And yep, that is it. The equalizer. And this is something like most people started talking about, you know, just a couple of years ago, that force buys actually matter more than pistol rounds, because if you have your pistol round won out, so what? You're having the next buy from your enemy pretty much the same, and they are having the same chances to pull it back. So it actually makes a lot of sense to go for the force buy. But yeah, here comes the 3rd round of this half.
Yeah, and it will be Pass Me Some Magic with a quick kill. And a nice trade back by Hood. Finding a couple more picks here. Down to a 2v1 versus, or in the favor of Pass Me Some Magic. There hasn't been a lull in the game at all. It's just action, action, action. Pass Me Some Magic is a very aggressive team so far.
Yeah, it's been... Oh, I
thought that was a team
yeah,
kill. Yeah.
Same. Well, he definitely connected some damage, I guess. Or maybe I'm wrong, but still, nevertheless, it was very close.
Well, we have a short lull. I'm gonna run through the team names. For the side of Hood, we have Mark, Bob, Bulldog, Florin, and Joe. And for the side of Pass Me Some Magic, we have Reg, Warbringer, Bag, Dan, and Bar.
My god, these guys are ferocious. Look at them go.
Yes,
Explosive. Getting things done. I think this is going to be a very quick one in this round.
Yeah. This is Pass Me Some Magic is just constantly pushing up mid, constantly pushing up A short, taking advantage of their, better guns in that round, but just I think looks overall like better aim. Able to find some kills.
Obliterating their enemies. Just killing them. I don't know. Leaving no chance at all. You could see this prey control. It's crazy. It's bouncing back and forth, but still finds the frag he needs. Joe is the only player on short, and he's got to hold it off to his name. There's actually a help. I didn't spot it out in the beginning, but still gets no frag right there, and I mean no significant frags right there, because it still looks pretty much favorable for the set of Pass Me Some Magic, but not for too long. Maybe
every single game. Oh my goodness, the jump headshot, and now it's just War versus Mark here.
Yeah, both players are well equipped with this HP. A very crucial fight for both of these players. Pass Me Some Magic has got an AWP. I mean, the player of Pass Me Some Magic has got that up, and Mark will definitely hear him scoping. So he's got somewhat of a prime angle, maybe not as Warbringer considers that as an option. He gets in with an AWP shot and makes it a fourth for the side of Pass Me Some Magic.
Yeah, and these rounds going down in quick succession for Pass Me Some Magic makes you feel like maybe they're just being really aggressive because they know they have just a better aim. But that was a really good nade onto Reg here. Unfortunately, they don't have good guns to follow up, so that will be Reg finding a headshot on the floor.
Yeah, I just feel so terrible that all of that effort by Joe in the very first round of the pistol goes to absolutely nothing. It's been 5 rounds for Pass Me Some Magic. I say it this way because this is about to be the 5th round for them, and yeah, just one away, tapping them out, easy as that. I mean, it doesn't even look hard for them. They are just running around, getting those frags. They don't care.
Yeah, we talked about all the frags that everyone had last game. This looks like everything that we saw last game, but only for one team. Very unfortunate so far.
One-sided.
You see a double op coming out for the side of Hood, and this might just be what they need to right the ship.
It's been very one-sided here on the T side. It's Pass Me Some Magic driving the ship throughout this past 6 rounds, maybe the 7th as well. Make it included. 5-1, excuse me, about to be converted into 6-1. Nobody's here on the A-bomb side except for the CD player. The jungle will be annihilated, and so is the one I mentioned before. CD player is no longer alive as well.
Man, and the money is just going downhill for the side of Hood. If they can't win a round soon, they're going to be in deep trouble. The loss bonus barely enough to buy around a few decent guns. And we do see the Mark pulling out the Boomer Blaster here. One of my favorite guns in the game, the XM. And Reg finding the opening pick onto Florin. Joe falls quickly after. And this is just straight aggression coming out from Pass Me Some Magic. Reg no-scopes someone.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, my goodness.
That's, the entire set piece of One Hood crumbles. It just stands no chance against this offensive buy. Pass Me Some Magic. It's been incredible. They are rising to the occasion. Each of these players, I mean, there is nobody from One Hood seemingly who can match up their power, their capabilities right now, because their aim is going huge. It's been so mind-boggling, jaw-dropping, whatever you want to call it. All of the synonyms will match.
Good shot by Florin here. Joe
Okay.
is also immediately picked off. I see a team kill on the feed.
Yeah.
But Florin's able to find 3 here so far. Maybe, yes, finds the 4th and is able to clean up the round. You know, that probably would have been an ace for Florin had the team kill not come through. But you know what? He'll take it. I'm sure.
Well, a nice attempt that actually converts into the round victory here for One Hood. So, good job. Although it looked to be, very much in favor of Pass Me Some Magic. Even if it doesn't, that means that the numbers, you still feel like it's going to be around for them by the looks of how crazy they shoot. And yeah, maybe this is going to be another one. I mean, so fast, so explosive. They are snatching everybody out of this B-bomb side. Although Joe has something to say about that, but not for too long, as he's been neutralized from the apps. And Molly deployed great lineup to keep those players at bay, but he's just a little bit ahead. Talking about Dan as he jumps off and faces Mark in a 1v1 duel, though the latter ends up better. It will be the retake success for One Hood. They have defuse kits. They had everything necessary for the round victory.
Definitely what they needed. They need to start pulling these rounds together. Unfortunately, though, it looks like they are going to have a short buy on Joe. No utility on this player so far. And it looks like he won't be able to get any this round. Good utility coming through for Pass Me Some Magic. So this should be a nice rifle round. We have 2 ops on the side of Hood. One is playing this connector / stairs spot. Florin manages to find one with the molly.
Yeah, great first frag for the side of one who they desperately needed. Considering how many frags have been delivered in the favor of Pass Me Some Magic, great call by one Hood. That's Bob and his teammate delivering, charming all of the frags they need. But here comes the response, Dan! Are you kidding me? 3 frags in a row, crazy stuff happening right here on the side of A. The bomb has been planted. There comes a wrap from Joe. He's been going all the way through the T-spawn. Now he's finally in. Pass Me Some Magic might not expect this, and this will be the element of surprise that might win them the round. Though they get the frag, and they get another for Dan. Here comes the 4th into his piggy bank. Ah, my God. This guy went absolutely nuts in the round number 11.
Yeah, definitely a great round for Pass Me Some Magic and a great round for Dan himself. Able to find that 3rd shot, or the 3rd kill through the smoke, and then easily cleaned it up with his teammate in the 2v2. It does look like there will be a couple of rifles coming through for Hood here, and 1 op on Bulldog. That does manage to find a kill, at least initially, and a nice couple trades coming back. So it is a 3v3 at this point in the map, in the round.
Yeah, Bulldog immediately responds with an AWP shot. Arc as well kicks things off with a very convincing frag either, and that's a 2-on-1 basically. Baga is in a pretty uncomfortable spot. He's stuck on short, so he's gonna pass through Mark right here. He hears him shooting. Great bait, working the way of one Hood for the round victory. 4 against 8, excuse me. And although the lead continues to be on the side of Pass Me Some Magic, still one Hood are showing some sign of life at least. Oh.
What a great shot out of bag. And even blinded, Reg finds another one onto the A site. That's going to be a quick bomb plant. Pass Me Some Magic just playing so ferociously quick here. Mark does find an equalizer, but Barrier finds another one onto Mark through the smoke, it seemed.
Yeah, goodbye, my dear friend. You are no longer alive. 2 versus 2. 4, 8, about to be 9 for Pass Me Some Magic, unless the last player of one who has something to say about that. But apparently it doesn't.
With 2 no-scopes in the round, what an amazing display out of him. And I think, yeah, last round of the half here. Let's see what Pass Me Some Magic can do. This aggression is just not being answered well by Hood.
Yeah, it's actually the penultimate round here on the half. This first half, but wow, what a frag. Instant no-scope. Instantaneous, but here are the dig shots. Well, they are still present on the B-bomb side, so maybe you should choose the D4 round of attack here for Pass Me Some Magic. Oh, great cross, great peek. That's been denied by Bagge. Gets another SG shot through the smoke, and this puts one Hood into a killing funnel. I mean, all of them stacked up upon each other with their dead bodies, and that's only one player alive. What else can he do?
He does manage to gather an AK. He does not have any shielding. And he finds Baga. Dan rather low. They haven't planted the bomb yet. This might just be the round that they need for Hood.
Yeah, I think he's just gonna stick around this B-bomb side and go nowhere further. Just save his AK-47. Is so far away. even if he does make there, he doesn't have any defuse kits, and no time automatically means the round lost for the side of one hoot. So saving this AK will be a better decision in this case. And ladies and gentlemen, just to point out, if you've just joined us, the sponsor of these matches is Aqirys, and the winning team of each match will receive mouse Orion and also mouse pads in addition to that. So this will be a very great bonus for the ones who come out victorious. We've already decided 2 of the teams from this bracket. Now we have this last match up played out. And so far, Pass Me Some Magic are just 6 rounds away from locking it in. Look at this pre-fire. This is amazing. What a catch-off.
Yeah, just amazing plays overall. You see them utilizing a bunch of different weapons to get their kills. Oh, and
I mean, goodbye.
a quick readjustment by Reg, and he manages to find the head. This might just be a flawless round here.
They've been bamboozled.
Definitely. I don't think anyone knows where Bulldog is coming from, but he is easily spotted out, and yep, with one tap, that is Bar taking off Bulldog's head. And a 4-11 half is nothing like we've seen so far. Definitely a little bit more one-sided, but these teams came here to play today, and this has been a really fast-paced game, so we'll see how it goes.
I don't want to dramatize that much, but I think Pass Me Some Magic are just so close that they will leave no chances for one hood. I mean, just looking at their picks, just looking at their incredible lean-outs over the middle especially, they are so phenomenal, and you can see that frag is an absolute testament towards that very fast peak. And another, oh my god! What's going on?
2
BF dominance.
2 kills. Oh
no
my
way.
Goodness!
How sick is this? So disgusting for the side of one hood that you are unable to fire your gun off. Nothing available for them.
Bag still had 8 bullets left in the clip, which means all 4 shots that he fired were headshot kills. What an amazing display of talent out of this Pass Me Some Magic team.
It's been so incredible. Again, I've mentioned this is likely to be the game for Pass Me Some Magic. I mean, is there any room? Oh, excuse me?
You can see 180 and he still finds him. Bob last left alive here.
You could see the Jesus prefix in front of his nickname, and maybe that is who he actually is. Forget about his nickname. Call him Jesus from this point, because he's driven such crazy stuff in this past couple of rounds. This guy is playing out of his mind.
What? Like, you can't even describe how well these guys are shooting. This is some of the best team shooting that I've seen in a long while. Like last game, we saw that Game had amazing shots. We saw that Bobo had amazing shots. A couple of players popped off each round. But this is just the entirety of Pass Me Some Magic, hitting shot after shot that they probably should not be hitting.
But they do, man. That's the weirdest stuff. That's the weirdest thing about this whole matchup. They do hit those shots, and this is just so outstanding, so satisfying to witness. When you see those shots connecting one by one, and especially those clean pistol shots by Dan, I guess, or was it Baga on the pistol rounds? Yeah, it was Baga. It was absolutely ferocious. Something you cannot conceive if you're a normal human being.
And even on CT, Pass Me Some Magic, able to find their aggression, find where they can be, put their skills to the test here, and it leads them to a 5 versus 2 lead here. A pick is found by by Bob, but Warbringer able to manage it right back. Bob left alive with 23 HP.
You know why the camera doesn't move? Because it knows this round is done. I mean, like, if there was anything interesting that we can witness is the play by Pass Me Some Magic. I mean, it's a little bit boring to see the same and no response from one hood, but you know, the amount of crazy frags they've done thus far, you can't stop counting them. They've been all around the place.
Yeah, it honestly looks like Pass Me Some Magic is moving at like 2 times speed, and One Hood is just moving at like 1
Yeah.
time speed. Like
Yeah.
it's so much aggression, and just the frags are so quick. Like look at this. That's the game. That's it. That's the whole game right there. Oh my
Well,
goodness.
it's hard to bear in my mind, but it's actually 16-4. I mean, I thought only 16-0 games can be that quick, but it's been proven the opposite, right? 16-4 at a pace like that, everybody rushing forward, back and forth. I mean, you cannot even say that they were backing off those rounds. It's just been
all aggression.
yeah, rushing straight forward, ignoring all of the presence, just pulling the W button and clicking on the left side of your mouse. That's it. That is what required them to pick up the round and the victory as well.
Yeah, I gotta say, I'm kind of happy that that game was so quick after the last one that went into triple quadruple overtime. But yeah, great display by Pass Me Some Magic, and overall a great set of games that we had today. Shout outs to all the winner. Once again, they will receive the mouse and mouse pad from Aqirys, and hopefully we have some more good tournaments in the future.
What was that? I'm speechless, to be honest. I'm really speechless, and I'm looking forward to seeing more matches. Well, probably with these teams as well, because they've been absolutely huge and phenomenal. I mean, it's probably the best team shooting I've seen so far, and that's gonna stick to my mind for a very long time. So this is it, ladies and gentlemen. It's all from us. Thank you for joining in, and we will be back someday in the future for more CS action. So stay tuned.